Well, thank you so much, Daniel Wahome. We are coming to you live from the Lakeside County of Homabay this Monday, the 10th of June 2024. This is the fourth round of the United Democratic Alliance Party grassroots elections that began sometime in April, actually. Today it is taking place at the county level. It's begun in April. It's all started with the polling station election, then it moved to the ward level, and then it moved to the sub-county level, and now today being the fourth round of that exercise that is taking place at the county level. Remember, this is a staggered exercise that was scheduled to take place in 5 counties, that is in the county of Homabay, Nairobi, and Narok, West Pokot, and Busia. But then again, due to contention of the outcome of this exercise at the sub-county level, now the election exercise for the capital Nairobi, Narok, and West Pokot were postponed. But then again, only Busia and Homabay counties are undertaking this exercise today. And to give us much more information regarding this exercise, let me just bring on board one of the officials managing this exercise in Homabay County. If you can look into the camera, maybe you want to introduce yourself and tell us exactly how is this exercise panning out since morning.
Very well. My name is Halake Dida. I'm a member of the National Elections Board of UDA, responsible for Homabay County. We've commenced the grassroots elections of our party on the 26th of April this year. We conducted elections at the polling centers level. Thereafter, we proceeded to the ward elections on the 18th of May. And after the conclusion of the ward election, we proceeded to the constituency elections on the 31st of May. Today, we are conducting county elections. I must commend actually the candidates who actually put forward themselves for them to be voted. I also want to appreciate members who actively participated in this election, and a special thanks to the voters who exercised their democratic rights to elect leaders of their choice. The process has been free from any significant incidences. I must say, as a party, we've ensured there is utmost transparency, fairness in this process. I can confirm that this process was free, fair, credible, and a very verifiable exercise. Yes.
And if you look at this exercise, it is a staggered exercise, and it was meant to happen in 5 counties for the first phase, right? Yes. Homabay being one of them. But if you look at today, it's happening at the county level, right? That's the 4th round. Yes. And it's only, instead of 5, now it's taking place in the 2 counties, that is Homabay and Busia. What does that tell you about Homabay County insofar the UDA party penetration? Because we haven't had any sort of incident, a significant incident that maybe threaten the exercise here.
Yes, indeed. It is true. In the first phase, we had 5 counties. We did submit our report as the National Elections Board to the National Executive Committee in the presence of the party leader. Homabay stood out as the party that had 0 repeats. We only had 1 complaint that was lodged with the Election Dispute Resolution Committee. Of all the 5 counties, Homabay stood out that the process has been very fair. And people have appreciated the process. And persons who are elected were an indication of the choice and will of the voters. Yes.
At the end of the day, how many will be elected in Homabay County to represent the UDA party at the county level?
Yes, we've, at the polling center level, we commenced with about 14,300 candidates. Today we are having, at the county level, we are having 14 candidates who are fighting out to get at least 20 positions within the county. So we'll be having 20 elected officials at the county level. Yes.
Thank you so much. Daniel, that is one of the officials managing this exercise in Homabay County. But then again, we are talking about the UDA. And the recent past, we've had quite intrigues, the push and pull within the party. But then it's politics, and that is normal within the party setup. And just briefly, before I hand it back to you, let me engage one of the party adherents and the players in the political scene insofar the UDA party is concerned in Homabay County. If I may, you may look into the camera. The UDA party, it is only in Homabay and Busia that are taking this exercise. Initially, it was 5 counties, including the capital, Nairobi. But the push and pull, the contestation of the outcome has led to the halting of the exercise in 3 other counties, meaning only Homabay and Busia. What does that tell you about the UDA party in Homabay County?
Thank you so much. My name is Kenny Dobuya. I've been the interim chair for UDA in Homabay County. For now, I'm a candidate. Looking forward to being retained by the UDA member delegates in the same position I've held on interim basis. The question you've asked, really, I want to tell you confidently that a party that attracts normally will not lack squabbles, and it is positive. So I would say that Busia, and specifically in Homabay, UDA is a new party in Homabay County, and the level of acceptance for UDA by Homabay County community is in another level, and we don't take it for granted. We are making an appeal that we've been making before, that Homabay County community, my community, because Homabay County somehow is cosmopolitan. We have people from different races and different tribes, but comprised by majority of Luos and Subas. So we want to tell that Homabay County is a peaceful, democratic county. UDA at any given point will be at 50+%, and we are looking forward after this exercise to engage our community, irrespective of their political affiliations, so that we engage constructively in building our community and also supporting our party leader, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, and our sons who have been privileged, led by Dr. Raymond Omolo, who have been privileged.
Talking about constructive, I know we are pressed on time, but then the last question, talking about constructive politics and constructive engagement, you look at, we have seen the push and pull. We have witnessed some push and pull within the party, and like you mentioned, it's a growing party and attracting quite a number of following. And one of the factors that is causing that is the finance bill that has been that is yet to be tabled, and it's sharing of the national cake that is kind of causing that kind of intrigue. In your opinion, as a Kenyan and also probably a political player, what should this suggest? Do you think the 1 man, 1 shilling, 1 vote that is being fronted is viable?
1 man, 1 shilling, 1 vote isn't viable. Kenya is somehow very independent at regional level. We have challenges that are dynamic at specific county level. The challenges that is in Kiambu County, that is in Homabay County, is totally different from the challenges that affects people in Wajir and Mandera and the rest of, and Nairobi in this case. So I would make a prayer to the advocates of 1 man, 1 shilling. It is good, but Kenya is not ready for now. UDA, Kenya Kwanza government, this is not the right time that we would pull that shot. I would make a prayer that we put it on hold. First things first, let's build our economy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Daniel, that earlier on we spoke with one of the officials managing this exercise in Homabay County. Now, one of the political players talking to us about the political scenario regarding the UDA political framework in Homabay County. And like you had mentioned, that it is time now for the country to grow the economy and put politics aside, in as much as politics is part of the day-to-day activities in the country. Actually, now it is, even as people engage in politics, it should be politics of development, constructive politics of development. And of course, like I've mentioned, this is an exercise that is rolling throughout the day. At the end of the day, 20 delegates will be elected at the county level to represent the UDA party, and in an exercise that is continuing. As you can see behind me, this is the UDA county offices in Homabay that is hosting this exercise this morning. More of this exercise will come to you later on. For now, Wahome, let me hand it back to you to continue that show. Thank you.